The irritating 3-star support sync pair that loves to appear in our sync pair scouts becomes a powerhouse. In this video, we discuss Summer, Liza, and Celesteela and see the good sides, the bad sides, and maybe the ugly sides of this sync pair. So with that said, strap on your seatbelts, sit tight, and let's begin the discussion. Here we go! Yo, 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 this is Sol, also known as Spielgum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, the artist Team Skull Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX, and in this video, we discuss Summer, Liza, and Celesteela. And before anything else, yes, we have had Celesteela before. This is not a new Pokemon. The other sync pair that was paired up with Celesteela was Jasmine. Special costume, came with his costume event. And I'm sad, first of all, that it's reused Pokemon, you know? Could have at least made them shiny, like Stoutland has been used, at least Cosplay Steven gets a shiny Stoutland, Greninja together with shiny Greninja, you know? And could have been a shiny Pokemon, or shiny Ultra Beast if you want to be strict about it. But they decided to use Celesteela. Hiya. But the good thing is, it's not a steel type, it is a flying type. And with all the flying type sync pairs out there, do we exactly need another one? Well, we'll discuss that later, but before we begin guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for that sweet YouTube algorithm and helping out the channel as well. And also leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this sync pair. Is it good? Is it bad in your opinion? And by listening to this discussion and maybe watching a few showcase videos when she comes out, let me know if you are gonna scout eventually. And last but not the least guys, don't forget to join my 10k giveaway because a lot of you have subscribed, a lot of you have followed me on Twitter, but you have not exactly commented because I am telling you to do 3 things to join this giveaway. So make sure you join the giveaway. It's only, it's gonna end on September 15. You know, I would want to give away all these stuffs to you guys. But it's up to you if you want to grab them for yourselves or not. And, you know, of course, you have to be subscribed if you want to join the giveaway. So make sure you have subscribed down below. Now, I have also mentioned something about this. I am needing a new computer upgrade. So a lot of people, some of you guys have messaged me and told me that you prefer other, you know, modes of support. So I have refreshed my Ko-fi page. And if you want to support me on Ko-fi, this is a nice thing. You can go to ko-fi.com/splgum. The link is down there to the left side. And yeah, help out the channel by sharing your blessings, and I would greatly appreciate whatever support you'll be able to give. But you know, it's completely up to you. I'm not imposing anything, but whatever support you can give, you know, helps out the computer, helps me make better videos, helps me make these Datamine videos much quicker. Yes, much quicker because my computer takes forever to edit and render the videos. Like this video takes forever to do, and all my programs have to be closed so that I do not lag. Hiya. And you know, if you've been supporting me already, like my awesome members up here, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys being here. Especially those in red, 2-year supporters, in yellow, 1-year supporters, but everyone, gladly appreciate your support. And thank you as well to my gifters for your extra generosity. Thank you guys so much. And with that said, I think I showed this slide. I will be doing this slide or this video after this. I will be doing my 1 out of 5 or none out of 5 video after this video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure your notifications are on. I know a lot of you watch this video, so make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss my thoughts on all these sync pairs. And with that said, guys, we begin. So this sync pair is gonna come out tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you're watching this in my premiere, this is a Sunday sync pair. July 2 is a Sunday in my region. And I have mentioned this as well. I will not be here and reset time to scout for this sync pair. You'll have to wait a couple of hours. So, wish us the best of luck. We got Tate, 2 copies. Hopefully we got Liza much easier. And Liza and Tate are support, are 3-star sync pair. So, if you are scouting, maybe, or there's a very, very high possibility that you will encounter their 3-star counterparts. So I think I encountered Tate like 2-3 times. I'm kind of shocked that I only encountered him that little times with all the sync pair scouts that I did, with all the multiples. But I encountered Liza way more. So Liza is gonna be the same thing if you're scouting. She's a 3-star support sync pair, 3-star sync pair, so you're gonna see her a lot. So one thing that you probably is a bad thing is that you'll probably get the wrong Liza. Very high chance. But there are seasonal sync pair. And the good thing about seasonal sync pairs, especially if you're spending money in the game, is that there's a tiered scout. Tier 5, you have to spend 7,700 paid gems, and you will have a 25% chance of obtaining Liza. But as with my scout with Tate, I did not get Tate with a 25%. So hopefully Liza is treating me well with the 25%. And after 20,200 paid gems, that's tier 10, you are guaranteed 1 copy of Liza. Summer Liza in your sync pair scout. So if you're going for the paid route, then that's the good thing. Also, if you're going for the non-paid route, first 3 multiples will give you 3 strike move candy coins. You need 20 to make a strike move candy, but at least you get 3. And that's that, guys. Because the Poke Fairs do not give you presents. Meanwhile, the variety scouts are sus. So, they run from July 2, or rather, Liza runs from July 2 to July 16. So, you have roughly 2 weeks in order to scout for this sync pair. So, good luck. Alright, if you want to know the amount of gems that we'll be getting, you know, you have to save. The anniversary is coming in 2 updates. Good luck. Check my video out. And hopefully, we get more gems in the process. Not just the gems that are in this video, but more gems with Twitter rallies, Apollo gems, and whatnot. So with that said, let's talk about her kit right now. If you see this background image, congratulations, you have successfully scouted for Summer Liza. And Celesteela, as I said, she is a flying type physical striker. We have had physical strikers in the past. We have Nate, who has pretty low attack stats. We have Summer Steven, or rather not Summer Steven, Anniversary Steven. In fact, Anniversary Steven is often compared to Summer Liza because of how bad Summer Steven is compared to Summer Liza. So if you're looking for a physical flying type flying striker, Liza, Summer Liza, you will not go wrong with her. Because you have, first of all, Giga Impact, a very strong 4-move gauge physical attack which hits one opponent. You have Iron Defense to raise your defense stat, not +2, but actually because of her passive skill, Shielding Infliction +9. Every single time you use Iron Defense, your defense goes up +4. And every single time you use Iron Defense, your next move will be free. You will get a free move next. Not only that, you will also have a move called Protect. This is also a status move. If you use this, you can only use this once. You'll get a Damage Guard next effect so that the opponent will not be able to hit you with normal attack 0 damage, or the opponent will be hitting you with 50% damage only when the opponent uses a sync move. So when you use Protect as well, your next move is gonna be free. If you use Protect, you will also raise your defense stat +4. So the way you want to use this, well, this is interesting. If you want to use her, you can probably start with Iron Defense. And then you can use Giga Impact. Then you can use Protect. Then you can use Giga Impact. Or you can also use Iron Defense, then Protect, then Giga Impact. Or you can use her Trainer move. Because her Trainer move raises your critical hit rate, maximizes your critical hit rate, and whenever your defense is raised, you raise your attack stat by the same amount. So you want to maximize your defense stat first, using Iron Defense and Protect first before you use Into the Night Sky so that your attack stat will be maximized to +6 immediately, plus maximum critical hit rate. And then your flying, or rather your Giga Impact is gonna be a flying type move because of Flying Shift, her passive skill changes all normal type moves into flying type moves. Trainer move also raises your accuracy stat by 1 so that Giga Impact will not miss if you hit the opponent with Giga Impact. So that's that, guys. Very, very basic kit, but quite helpful because this is another comparison to to Anniversary Steven. Anniversary Steven, what makes him good is that he also raises his defense stat, albeit slower, because every single time you use Dragon Ascent, you get to raise your defense stat, you get to raise your special defense stat. This one, you do not get to raise your special defense, but you get to really very quickly maximize your defense stat. And your defense stat is not low at all. It's 161, pretty high for a striker. So a very defensive physical striker out here. And with more copies of her, she actually becomes stronger, way stronger. 1 out of 5 gives you Antitoxin, Sand Shelter, and Unbending. No comments about this one. Unbending probably is okay, but I am expecting that you'll use Iron Defense a lot here. So Unbending, you can probably forego this one. 2 out of 5, HP advantage 4. The higher your HP is, the stronger your attacks are gonna be. Your Giga Impact is gonna be stronger, much stronger, the higher your HP stat is. Your HP is. Into the Night Sky MP Refresh 2 basically raises your accuracy. And if you did not maximize your defense stat, well, you can use this Into the Night Sky again to raise your attack stat to max. Super Victory, super effective up next. Effect after you knock out an opponent with either your Sync move or with Giga Impact. Tough Sync 3, after you raise your defense, even +1, you get to power up your Sync move by 30%. Forever Friends Flying Impact 2, Sync Nuke tiles to power up your Sync move. 3 out of 5, this becomes more interesting. Giga Impact Move Gauge Refresh 9. You recover 1 move gauge immediately upon using Giga Impact. So it technically becomes a 3 move gauge attack rather than a 4 move gauge attack. Piercing Gaze, your attacks will never miss. Although I think by using your trainer move, you can forego this one. And then 3 out of 5, this is very interesting. Once you use Protect, you get to raise your physical moves up next effect +3. This is a 120% power up boost for your Giga Impact, because every stack of physical moves up next effect is +40%. 3 stacks is 120% stronger. The other one, status Pokemon move, physical moves up to 9. Whenever you use Iron Defense or Protect, you get to raise your physical moves up next effect by 2. That's an 80% stronger Sync or attack Giga Impact. And remember, Giga Impact is 4 move gauge attack. So what does this mean, guys? Following what I said earlier, if you decide to use this way, Iron Defense, Giga Impact, Protect, Giga Impact. What this implies, after you use Iron Defense, your physical moves up next effect will be powered up by 80%. Your Giga Impact will be 80% stronger. That's 1.8 times stronger. 1.8 times. 1.8 times damage, rather. 0.8 times stronger. Now, your next move is gonna be Protect. After you use Protect, your physical moves up next effect will be raised +3 with Protect move physical boost +3 9. And because it's a status Pokemon move, it also raises your physical moves up next effect +2. So that's a +5 physical moves up next effect, which is equivalent to 200% stronger damage, right? Because 40% times 5 equals 200. But remember that your critical hit rate is not yet maxed here. So the ideal way, if you want to one-shot the opponent, is you use it like this. You use Iron Defense for that defense +4, followed up with a Protect or a physical defense +2 to max out your defense stat. You want to use your trainer move to raise your attack stat to the same amount of your defense stat, which is +6. Then your critical hit rate will be max. You have a +2 physical moves up next effect with Protect. You have a +5 physical moves up next effect with, or rather, Iron Defense gives you a +2 physical moves up next effect. Protect gives you a +5 physical moves up next effect. Your next attack, your Giga Impact, will be 7. Will have 7 stacks of physical moves up next effect. And my math is now I'm going dumb. 40 times 7 is a 280% stronger Giga Impact. And that, if not enough to one-shot the opponent, will be very, very strong. Would be almost a one-shot, if not exactly a one-shot. That is only with a couple of turns with just one attack. One Giga Impact only. And that is already probably one cycle. You can immediately use your sync move after that. Or, you know, you can always, if you want to max out your physical moves up next effect, you can do another Iron Defense. For that +7 to add +2, +9 physical moves up next effect. I think that's overkill already. Just defeat the opponent using Giga Impact. And that's that. Liza is a crazy, scary, strong sync pair. But, again, that does not end here. She has more multiplier. She has HP advantage 4. The higher her HP stat is, the stronger the damage. Tough Cookie, the higher the defense stat is, the stronger the damage. Just how strong is she? I am also excited to find out. I haven't seen her damage numbers yet. You have a Sync move multiplier, Towering Force. The higher the defense is, the stronger the Sync move is. A Vigilance, very interesting for a striker. And 2 additional Sync move tiles for Liza and Celesteela, making herself stronger. So, those are the multipliers that she gets. She gets HP advantage 4. At 3 out of 5, you got physical moves up next effect +2 with the use of Protect or Iron Defense. And you get a physical moves up next effect +3 with the use of Protect. Plus additional +2 if you got the other one. A super effective up next effect if you decide to go for super victory and defeat the opponent with a random attack. Tough Cookie, the stronger, the higher your defense is, the stronger. In terms of Sync move, well, you got a super effective up next effect with super victory. You have Tough Sync 3, the moment you raise your defense stat, the stronger your Sync move is going to be powered up by 30%. And Towering Force, the higher defense stat is, the stronger the damage. So, now this is the most exciting part. I haven't seen this. Let's check this out together. This is the DPS. Should I say DPS or max attack build? Now, I wanted to give super victory over here, over to the top, because this just makes this way stronger, but there's not enough energy to do that. We got Tough Cookie. The higher the defense is, the stronger the damage. You got status Pokemon move physical boost plus 2/9 to get the plus 2 physical moves up next effect whenever you use Iron Defense or Protect. You got over here Protect move physical boost plus 3/9 for that Protect physical moves up next effect plus 3. You got HP advantage 4. We got Tough Sync because it's the cheapest way to get to status Pokemon move physical boost blah blah blah. And then we got some tiles. Oh, we got a speed tile over here just to make her speed up for some reason. And so by getting this, by getting Critical Strike 2, well, before that, another grid over here, which is the Sync Nook build. We got 2 Sync move tiles over here, and another 2 Sync move tiles over here. We got Tough Sync 3, as well as Towering Force over here. We got Giga Impact Move Gauge Refresh 3. I wanted to get Super Victory, but it's a little bit too far. So, that's that. Very easy. And now, we look at the damage. Let's start off with this one. So, I give her Critical Strike 2. I check the damage without Flying Zone. We give... The opponent does not have to have any status conditions. The opponent has to, you know, let's put high HP, because the higher our HP is, the higher the damage with HP advantage. We got ourselves a Steel opponent weakness. No super effective up next effect. 6-star EX her. And we remove the zone. And now let's calculate this. And with a Sync move, we can deal 2,497,500. That's a little bit weak. 2 million something something something. Did we raise our defense already? Yes, we raised our defense already. Yeah, 2 million something 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 damage with the Sync move. Interesting. Why is it a little bit too low? I was expecting something a little bit higher. But yeah. But if we get all of these, well, let's try it out. By getting all of these, tak 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 tak. Wait a minute, did I put a flying type weakness or a steel type weakness? Wait. Let me try and recall everything and remove the proper tiles. I think I removed this. I think I got that. I think I got a steel type weakness. Stupid me! Flying type weakness. I am so sorry, guys. Flying type weakness. Si Celesteela confuses me. Hiya. 6-star EX. Calculate. And now we got 4,995,000 damage. Which is... I still expect a little bit higher. But if we got a super effective up next effect over here, let's try to get the super effective up next effect. And calculate this with 6-star EX. Damage becomes 7,492,500. With Flying Zone, if we got Flying Zone, it can go up higher to 11,238,750, which is much better. And yeah, that's that. That is for the Sync move. Now, for the more important or more interesting thing about her, which is the DPS build. If we do this, 100 HP, we go for a flying type weakness, make her 6-star EX. Calculate, we can go do 2,250,612, which is equivalent, which is comparable to the Sync Nook. But we are forgetting something. And that is the physical moves up next multiplier. If we use Protect once and give the 2 tiles, the status Pokemon move, physical moves, blah blah blah, and we have 5 stacks of physical moves up next effect, we compute this, we calculate The damage is 4,901,882. With 7 stacks of physical moves up next effect, the damage goes up to almost 6 million. And if we got a super effective up next effect, we calculate that 8 million something with just 1 Giga Impact. And go for a Flying Zone. Calculate this even stronger at 13 million damage. That's only 7 stacks of physical moves up next effect. We can stack that to 9, 15 million damage. 15 million damage. Wow. Now for comparison, we can put a sad sync pair over here, Steven. And let's put in Steven and Rayquaza. Let's try to get everything, because why not? Get everything. Get. There should be a button to clear, to press everything. Yes, clear power up. 1. Sus. We got Critical Strike 2. We check for the damage. He cannot give himself super effective up. Oh, he can give himself super effective up next effect. He cannot give himself physical moves up next effect. Calculate with 6-star EX. You can get no weather, by the way. No weather. No weather. Clear weather. With Flying Zone. With Flying Zone, he deals 4,578,120 versus physical moves up next effect plus 5. Calculate. No special moves. No Flying Zone. Calculate. 4,901,000. This is still higher. And you can even go higher again with plus 7 with 5,965,000. So the good thing also is that you will always get a free move next every single time you get that physical moves up next effect plus 2. Every single time you go for Iron Defense, you're gonna use her this way. Giga Impact, Iron Defense, Giga Impact, Iron Defense, Giga Impact, Iron Defense, Giga Impact, Iron Defense. Or you can stick to Iron Defense, Iron Defense, Iron Defense, Iron Defense, get that physical moves up next effect, stacked up higher and higher. Or if you want to, you can go for Giga Impact, wait for your move gauge to charge up, Giga Impact, wait for your move gauge to charge up, Giga Impact. That also works. So, with all the flying types out there, it's Summer Steven versus her. What do you think, guys? You think that she is worth it? I gave my thoughts on her. Very interesting sync pair. A sync pair that is comparable to her is probably gonna be Cosplay Emmet with Iron Defense, with Sword Dance. But this time you do not need to use Sword Dance, you just use Iron Defense. Remove next, use your Giga Impact. Iron Defense, use your Giga Impact. With Cosplay Emmet, it's a little bit more challenging with the Mega Horn. You know, you got Charging Infliction something. You recover 2 move gauges, I think, by using Iron Defense or Sword Dance, if you get that in his tiles. But this one, it's built into her kit every single time you use Iron Defense. Get a free move next, so that you can spam the enemy with Giga Impact. And that's that. And that is the good and the bad side of Summer Liza. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you are scouting. Is she meta is the question. Is she meta? Not as meta as Anniversary Skyla. Anniversary Skyla is way more meta than this one. You know, Flying Zone, AoE, flinching, and everything. Yes, a very interesting sync pair. You can totally skip this sync pair, especially with Blue getting a sync grid expansion. Although Blue is a special striker, this one is a physical striker. There are advantages to having both physical and special in your line, in your roster. But you can totally skip this. But I want to know if you're scouting for her or not. So with that said, that is the end of my the good versus the bad video. Let me know again your thoughts and what are the good and bad sides to her. Good side? Very strong. Way easier to use than Anniversary Steven. Way stronger than Nate probably. Most likely. Definitely. And defensive. Very defensive. Also cool outfit. And not just works as a DPSer, but also a sync nuker in some ways. Bad side, well, with all the flying types out there, with Lysander being a very strong flying type that got upgraded recently. Blue got an upgrade, and with all the flying types out there, do you need another one? Also, another one is she's a 3-star sync pair, and you'll most likely encounter more versions of the 3-star version of her than the 5-star version of her. And what else? Do let me know in the comment section. But with that said, that is the end. Again, if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, help me out in coffee.com/splgum, and I would love you forever. Or if you prefer to get shoutouts, yes, you will get shoutouts also if you support me on Coffee. Become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button down below and join these awesome people. Join my gifters, join my members, and I would love you forever. Thank you everyone here for your support. Thank you to Shadow Phil, Alcin, Roy, Luca, Jeremy for 2 years of support. Thank you Marokman, Ewiz, and Tatsuya Gold for 1 year of support. Thank you Agent 10 Splatoon, Aurora, Espion, and Yuki for Great Ball tier. And thank you Premier Ball tier member Shido. Thank you Pokeball tier members Apsaras, Edward, and Can for your support. And with that said, that is the end. This is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, your artist Team Skull Grunt. I will see you late tomorrow in my scouting video.